Welcome to the University of Luzon, the only autonomous university in Region 1 and the most accredited university.
And we are offering a BS Biology program that would cater to international students that can be finished in a year's time. The graduate of the BS Biology program would qualify them to enroll in any medical school in the entire Philippines.
Another program that University of Luzon offers is a one-year AB Psychology, which makes the students as entry to a Doctor of Medicine program.
Okay, this is Mr. Cha of Irma Group of Companies, our partner for recruiting foreign students in India, and also my partner in BS Bio and Medical School.
Congratulations to the University of Luzon and Irma Group of Companies for entering into a cooperation to promote BS Biology, Psychology, and future medical degree programs to foreign students from India and other countries. Again, congratulations.
On behalf of the University of Luzon, welcoming all the foreign students from India, Sri Lanka, and Nepal to visit the website. The University of Luzon is autonomous in Region 1 and accredited the highest accreditation in Region 1.
We are from India. Welcome to the University of Luzon.
After the ruins of World War II, Dagupan City rose to become one of the major economic, political, and social-cultural centers of northern Luzon. At the core of this development were the academic institutions that served to produce the prime movers of society. In that fateful year of 1948, Attorney Luis F. Sampson Sr. gathered his friends, Attorney Liberato Reyna Sr., Dean Basilio Fernandez, and Serviliano Roma Santa. Together, they designed the blueprint of the then Luzon College of Commerce and Business Administration, or LCCBA. They endeavored with zeal and energy to establish in this part of the country a system of education, genuinely Filipino, through the instrumentality of the LCCBA. Inspired by Dr. Sampson's initiative, these pioneers in the field of education dared think of country and national ideals at a time when patriotism was not paid a high premium and love for truth and knowledge were not deemed as virtues of considerable values. That powerful glow, which was lit in 1948, contributed to the vanguard of a movement that was bound to grow and develop with the passing of years. In 1952, LCCBA was renamed Luzon Colleges. From the initial enrollment of 243, LC held as many as more than 16,000 students at the onset to the middle part of the 80s. Recognizing its solid achievements and capabilities, the Commission on Higher Education granted university status to the Luzon colleges in 2002. After more than half a century, the founder's dream was finally fulfilled, and the University of Luzon took its place in the rich history of northern Luzon. For nearly 6 decades, UL reigned as one of the top educational institutions in northern Luzon. It chalked up a string of top-notchers in the PRC licensure examinations, including 9 first-placers, 58 second to 10th placers, and 28 11th to 20th placers in the last 15 years. This is on top of a consistently impressive passing rate. All of the UL success is inspired by its strict adherence to its founder's educational credo, Perecias y Valias, or skills and values, ingrained in every aspect of the school's foundation curricula and methodology, faculty and administration, facilities and technology, research and meaningful extension services, community outreach programs, among many others. The foundation built on this educational philosophy was so solid that it was able to weather the confusion and hardships of its initial stages in a post-war era, the dark and turbulent years of martial law, the devastation wrought by the July 1990 earthquake, and the fire that ravaged a considerable portion of the university's classrooms, laboratories, and other ancillaries in 2003. Like a bamboo tree, this higher education institution bent and bowed to the powerful forces of change, but in the end, regained its posture, strength, and grew even higher, stronger, and more durable. UL's high spirits is strongly demonstrated by its major achievements in the last 5 years: Level 2 secondary accredited status in 2001, universityhood in 2002, deregulated status in 2003, one of the top 10 higher education institutions in the entire country, the only provincial HEI to have made it in Region 1, and the whole Philippines, awarded by the Philippine Association of Colleges and Universities Commission and Accreditation, or PACOCOA, with the highest number of accredited academic programs also in 2003, which was reflected in 2004 when UL was again awarded by the PACOCOA as one among the very few HEIs in the country with the highest number of accredited academic programs and majors, the only one accorded such honor and distinction from Pangasinan and Northern Luzon. The University of Luzon started to offer a course in criminology in June 1976 under the College of Arts and Sciences. A temporary permit to offer a 2-year course in criminology was issued by the then Ministry of Education, Culture and Sports to the university. The first batch of criminology students was handled by 2 part-time instructors, and in 1978, a full-time instructor was hired. In 1979, after having complied with the requirements of the Ministry of Education, Culture and Sports and the National Police Commission to provide the necessary equipments for the criminology course, a temporary permit to offer the 4-year Bachelor of Science in Criminology was granted to the university. On June 9, 1980, full government recognition for the 3rd and 4th year levels leading to the degree of Bachelor of Science in Criminology was finally granted. Because of its steady growth, criminology started as a separate department in 1994 with its own dean and a set of personnel. In addition, the school provided major instructional facilities such as criminalistics laboratory, crime scene room, criminal investigation room and moot court room, polygraph room, and a dark room complete with film processing equipments. The students are not without major participation in the department's phenomenal rise. Through the concerted efforts of the Supreme College Student Council and the Intelligence and Secret Services Student Society, a bullet recovery box was purchased for the practicum. Judo materials were also secured through the initiative of the Dean, courtesy of the Philippine Amateur Judo Association. One of the hallmarks of an excellent university is a robust culture of research, which is surgically implanted into its system. At the University of Luzon, the need to engage in research is a recognized fact. This palpable truth was strongly manifested by the management when it established the Research Center in 1970. In September 1995, the department launched its massive involvement in meaningful extension work, such as the conduct of the seminar on Katarungang Pambarangay at Pogolasip Elementary School, and their Urbistondo extension, which started in the year 2000 at Poblacion Urbistondo, Pangasinan, as well as their Mangatarem extension at Barangay Durongan Punta, Mangatarem, Pangasinan. At present, the Criminology and Community Extension Services team is conducting a survey at Poblacion Oeste and Carikaan, Pogo Chico, and at Barangay Patayak, Santa Barbara, Pangasinan, with respect to their peace and order situation. As an offshoot of its remarkable rise in the field, the Criminology Board Review Center was established through the initiative of Dean Esther B. Vedania. The center has for its reviewers experts from different criminalistics division of the National Bureau of Investigation, the Philippine National Police, Correctional Management and Law Enforcement Administration, and assurance that the graduates are well prepared for the board examinations. As a proof to its legitimate claim to national prominence, some of UL's criminology products were top-notchers in the Criminology Board exams and at the NAPOL Comic Entrance and Officers Examinations. Some alumni are now occupying key positions in the PNP and NBI and other branches of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. To date, the College of Criminology of the university occupies an inviolable position of eminence and prestige as a constant producer of top-notchers in the board examinations, a solid proof of its continuing commitment to academic excellence.